Good Friday morning, everybody. That was my Good Morning Vietnam moment. That takes you back to an old favorite movie of mine with the fabulous Robin Williams. You guys remember that? Do you remember that? Starting every show, he would start with "Good Morning Vietnam." So I feel like that's what we were just gonna do. That's what we're gonna do starting off the show today. Except it's not Vietnam; it's all over the world. So I'm glad to have you here today. You're watching Project Joy live. It is Friday, May 26, 2023. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and super excited to have you here with us for another episode this morning. We have a co-host today coming up here shortly. Ms Brittany from Sacred and Secrets is back today, you guys, and it's going to be fire because she knows that I have a surprise, but I was a good girl and I didn't say what it was. I've been so good because I really have a hard time keeping. I can't say keeping secrets because listen. I will take things to the grave. Okay, but when I have a surprise for somebody, when it's building up inside me, I'm like, ee! And I literally sent a video that was very similar to that to Miss Brittany yesterday, and I'm sorry ahead of time for that. So but I want to start off really quickly today because I have had, since I woke up this morning, I have had this. Thank you, ma'am. I have my team behind the scenes here, aka my minions, my kids grabbing me my water. But at any rate, I have to tell you, since I got up this morning, I have been having visions of a phoenix. Um because sometimes we forget that when we ask for things, um it doesn't look like how we expect it to look. And sometimes we need to break it down to the bare bones. Sometimes we need to go back to basics. Sometimes we need to light it all on fire in order to rise back up. And so I keep seeing this picture of a phoenix all morning long. And so I got up this morning and I intentionally waited until this morning for the doors to open to my new community for me to make my little what my intro video was going to look like. And so when I got up this morning and I saw the phoenix, I said, that's it. That's what we're going to do. And so I went to go create little intro video today, and it included the phoenix, and I said, this is where it's at. So with that, I am super proud to make a very, very big announcement this morning. So I am so excited to share with you some very exciting news today. The doors have officially swung wide open for the highly anticipated Project Joy community. This community is not just about seeking joy, it is about embracing joy at its core and truly being joy. Are you ready to come on this extraordinary journey with me? Let me tell you about the amazing features waiting for you inside. As a member, you'll gain access to our private Facebook group, a vibrant space where like-minded individuals will come together, uplift, support, and inspire one another on their joy-filled path. And hold on tight, because I made another very big announcement this week that every single member is going to receive a copy free of my upcoming One a Day style Project Joy paperback. This powerful resource will be fulfilled beginning in July. It's actually being released on July 4th, Independence Day here in the United States, and it will ignite your joy journey, guiding you towards a life brimming with happiness. But this is just the beginning. I want you to prepare to be uplifted with inspiring affirmations and action prompts delivered every single week. These messages will infuse your days with creative positivity. I'm calling it creative possibility or positivity because the possibilities are endless when it comes to joy, and propel you towards that life of boundless joy. And guess what? We understand that life can get busy, so we've got you covered. There will be replays of Project Joy Live. Weekday joy-filled prompts will be available, ensuring that you never miss a single moment of inspiration and growth. Even if you can't watch a full episode of Project Joy Live in the morning, there will be a related question to get the joy sparks going, okay? And because I believe that our energies in and around our physical body are so important, get ready to align your mind, body, and spirit with our energetic activities, including breath work, creating energetic boundaries, Reiki share. These practices will harmonize your being, amplifying the joy in your life. And there's one more thing where the serious magic will happen. I'm so excited to bring you what we're calling the Joy Shop. Okay, not a workshop, not a webinar, not any of that. This extraordinary monthly 2-hour gallery style workshop held the first Friday of every month will take your joy to the next level. You can expect personal intuitive readings, transformative joy techniques, and so much more. So the best part is it is on early bird special from now until June 30th, 2023. It's going to go up significantly after that, but I want everybody to get in while it's super affordable at just $22 a month. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Seize the chance to infuse your life with pure joy and surround yourself with a supportive community that is on a journey with you to the true essence of happiness. For anybody that's watching the show for the first time this morning, I'm Jessica Dugas, the creator of the Breakthrough Show Network and your host for this Project Joy Live show and community. I invite you to join our community today, and together, let's illuminate the world with our radiant joy. And remember, true joy isn't just something we find, it's something we become. Yay! And with that, to celebrate with me today is joining us this morning again, the fabulous Ms Brittany.
Hey, it's Brittany here, your favorite moderator, and you are watching the Breakthrough Show Network.
Good morning, my beautiful koala friend.
Good morning.
Miss Susan's joining us from out in the audience as well. Yes, you're a koala and a moose. You're an animagus, as they say in Harry Potter. You're just morphing into different things.
Yes.
All the time. Yes. It's happening.
Morning, Susan.
It's good to have you here this morning. It's Friday, so we're, anything goes on Fridays because it's just Fun Friday. We can have fun and create all kinds of ruckus. And I'm trying to hold myself back from not just showing the screen right now.
I'm ready, to be honest. I've been ready since yesterday for you to show me this surprise.
I'm trying. Well, let's try to stall it out a little bit because it's a surprise for all the people. So
okay, all right.
So how you were on all week last week and you had a chance to let it marinate. How do you feel like you enjoyed being on the show last week, or didn't? You could say that too.
No, I really did enjoy being up here with you. For one, you're my friend, and for two, the message that you push across. I'm so thankful and grateful to be a part of that, and really just getting out of my comfort zone. And literally, I was on the edge, and I pushed my own self. I jumped off the cliff, and so yay me.
Yeah, you did amazing, and it's such a good to get to witness literally a transformation happen over the course of a week was really fun for me as both your friend and having you on as a co-host. And then when I asked you to if you wanted to come on today, and there wasn't even a hesitation, there wasn't even like, well, I'm behind the scenes. It was like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, yes. It's good. So what's bringing you joy this morning, Ms Brittany?
Oh, what's bringing me joy? being able to be myself,
Mm,
being free to be myself. That's what's bringing me joy this morning.
I love it. I love it. That's not that's taken me a while to get to that place, and I feel like some days I'm still actively giving myself permission to be myself.
Yeah, I mean it's a work in progress, but today I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of that, you know?
Yes.
So
Yes. Um yeah, it's a lot of a line or disconnecting from the things that answer the call of this is what we're not going to do. And also really giving ourselves that permission to do what feels and is the most yummy for us in the moment. um and it's so funny because I use the words yummy and delicious to describe a lot of things because I love food. But my daughter, when I described something as yummy the other day, my youngest says to me, um, what do you mean yummy? And I'm like, it's like delicious. It's like, and she's like, it's not food. And I'm like, but have you ever had like that first bite of something that you didn't expect to be as good as it was going to be, and you're like, oh, like,
yeah, you almost do your little, your little happy
oh,
dance, like
yeah,
ooh,
a little yummy shimmy over here. Yes, it's so
shimmy,
good.
shimmy.
That's what it's like though. When I describe something as yummy, it's going to be good because mm,
Yeah, I think those are perfect, ways to describe something yummy and delicious. Because who doesn't love things that are yummy and delicious?
right.
So
Exactly. Exactly. And do you know what's really yummy and delicious when you have the opportunity to surprise somebody with something? And I have to do this. I have to do it. It needs to happen. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know if you all know this, but you can go to the breakthroughshownetwork.com or the breakthroughshow.com and click this little button at the top that says shop. Um, and you could do that at any time, by the way. I just wanted to let you know that we have mugs there. We have all kinds of network merch there. And I just been feeling lately like we needed something new. We needed something new happening over there. And so, you first of all, there's a little coupon code at the top there that you can use at any time. You can use the code besties, I think, for 5% off. But I was like, we need something new. And I just knew that we needed something real new. And so we have new merch, you guys, that is a koala. This merch is specifically for our friends on Project Joy Live. You can see the little koala says Project Joy Live right on his little butt. It says there will be hugs. And do you see the bottom of the tree there, Brittany? Can you see it?
no, because I think my phone. I see a little. Oh, it's got the little J and a heart
It
and a
says
B.
A Heart B BFF on the little tiny little at the bottom of the tree. But you can get this. There will be hugs because we want you guys to have this laughter moment with us forever and ever. This video that is like literally going viral across the internet here of there will be hugs.
There will be hugs.
With the koala, because it's not just even about that moment. It's not just about that particular show. This is a shirt that and a symbol on, not just a shirt. You can get it on a sticker, you can get it on a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a mug. You can get it in black or white, whatever your pleasure. Okay, but this represents joy, laughter, friendship, setting the intention for joy. There will be hugs, there will be joy, there will be whatever I want to create of it. And so I was like, I literally took this moment that Brittany and I had together on the show, and it really stands for so many things. So I want y'all to use the coupon Besties, get 5% off, and go get yourself a There Will Be Hugs merch today. Okay.
I love it. I think that.
That's so good. Listen, I'm here. I can't wait to get mine. The summer's coming, so I'm gonna hold off on the hoodie until winter time, but I'm gonna get me a shirt, a t-shirt that I'm gonna wear everywhere. And I'm thinking of just literally hugging all the people as I wear the shirt.
I think that's a great idea. First, you might want to ask first. You know,
What do you
just
mean?
go.
Right
Just
here,
go up.
there will be hugs.
Come on, bring it in. That is so cute.
Adam, Adam's here this morning from across the pond. Bringing me joy today is the thought of a newborn due in August, another son. I cannot wait. Congratulations, Adam. Yes,
Congrats.
there will be hugs.
There will be us.
Mm-hmm. It's happening. Oh, it's so good. Yes, I cannot wait to get my shirt. I'm in love with the little stickers. I don't know what I'm gonna put the stickers on, but I'm thinking about what I could do is get a bunch of the stickers, and when someone gets a hug while I'm wearing the shirt, they get a sticker to remember the hug.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah, I think so. It's happening. Everybody's going to be getting one of the stickers when they come to our event in October as well. Um, yeah, that's going to happen. So we've been talking about this event coming up in October here in Southeastern Connecticut. We're going to be doing a Breakthrough Show Network weekend, the 13th through the 15th. I can't wait for this because I've really I don't even have a nailed down itinerary yet for what this weekend is going to be, because you guys know that I have a new idea every 5 seconds. But I've had this general idea that this will be an unforgettable weekend, and I don't want it to be just rah rah, hugging. The hugging will be great. There will be hugs, um but like I want it to be like a real connection, making a big difference, making it an unforgettable weekend. And so I want there to be a service opportunity for us to do together as a community, networking, of course. And I really want there to be those inspirational breakthrough moments, because that's what this network is about. If you come to this weekend, Brittany, like what in your mind will you expect there to be? Like expectate, like, because everybody says don't make expectations. Bullshit. I want to hear what you expect there to be.
I just know that I expect, or I know that it's going to be an amazing experience, something that I'm never going to forget. So
Yeah.
that's I don't really have like too many expectations, because whatever it is I already know you. So whatever it is, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be the one to never forget. So that's what I expect.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, I expect it myself to be like a good time. Like it's no matter what we do, it's going to be a really good time. Um I I have felt so incredibly connected and close to so many people that have been a part of the Breakthrough Show Network over the years, and I can't believe it, but before we even get to October, we're going to be celebrating on July 6th, the fifth birthday of the Breakthrough Show and the Breakthrough Show Network. It's a little crazy to me that it's been that long. I had somebody else on my newsfeed this morning celebrating the 100th episode of their show, and somebody else celebrating, coming out with their first book and all of this. And there's so much to celebrate, but it can be really challenging to do something for a really long period of time. Like 5 years is a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Have you, what's like the, what are, is there anything in your life that has been like a long, drawn out thing that has really brought you a lot of joy?
I mean, I used to be a nursing assistant for many years.
Mm,
That always brought me joy to be able to be there for the elderly and to be able to care for them. But for the last, well, it's going on 3 years, right?
mm,
Yeah, 3 years with the painting and stuff, and I've been pretty consistent with that.
yeah,
Those are the two, other than being a mom, of course.
yeah,
um, other than those things, that's yeah, that's the only things that I've truly been consistent with.
yeah, yeah. Do you think even like, because like for me, it's been really interesting taking this journey into talk show land, as I've called it, because um, I never imagined that I would be doing what I'm doing now and it bringing me so much joy. But yet, when I look back, like I can see little things that I'm like, oh, this was setting, like I'm the same person, just
Mhm.
things look a lot different than, so I mean, I imagine that some of the joy that you experience as a nursing assistant is some of the same type of joy, like the same feeling that you experience while you're painting.
Yeah, it's that it is. It's the same joy for me being able to, because I apply Reiki to all my art. Especially even with nails, making a woman feel beautiful, right? And then with the elderly, just helping them in general. It's the helping part that is totally brings me joy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I think there's a sense of deep purpose there. There's a sense of even like Jamad was talking about on the show on Wednesday, when you're in that creative space, when you're in that like you can't be lonely. You're like co-creating with God, the energy, universe, what you're co-creating with this energy that's in you and around you. And it's such a cool experience. And I can see how you did that with being a nursing assistant as well. Like it's not just you going in, it's a team. It's like an energetic team arrangement that's happening. I don't know.
It's it's funny because you say that, because okay, so I used to work in a nursing home,
Yeah.
and then it was becoming too much. The place that I was working at, people were always calling off. I was taking care of way too many patients, and
Mm,
like I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up. And it was hard, it was disheartening to me. So I went to home health.
mm,
Well, I started taking care of this one couple at first, and then um the job calls me and was like, I have this place for you. It's closer to where you're at, it's more hours. And so being, at that time being a single mother, of course I'm gonna jump on more hours and it's closer to home. So I jumped on it. And he's the one that actually first introduced me to angel numbers.
mm.
And then from then on, it was like, although you look back at those times, and unfortunately, I had to leave because of my back problems. I wasn't able to do certain things. But it's just funny how you look back and it literally aligns with everything that I
Yep.
worked for, that I thought that was a failure, actually led me to where I'm supposed to be at in this very given moment.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing looking back at stuff like that. And I think, we don't give ourselves credit sometimes for the things that we like, not even giving ourselves credit. Sometimes we knock some of the things that we do in our lives. We might binge watch a whole series of whatever on Netflix and be like, well, that was a waste of my time, I shouldn't have done that. But even in that, I mentioned, and I've been doing this series on TikTok and Instagram Reels called "So You Think You Want to Be a Talk Show Host," and giving little things to think about before taking the leap into hosting your own talk show. And I mentioned in the first one that I was literally obsessed with talk shows growing up. Like, I would watch so many talk shows: Oprah, Sally Jesse Raphael, Geraldo, Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, like all of them. Okay, all the time. And my grandmother used to be like, "What are you watching that trash TV for, Jessica?" Um, but but truly, like, I had, and it wasn't like the drama or anything. I just loved the idea of being able to have fun while showing expertise at the same time. And so I will take you guys back with me. So my great grandparents, in their house, downstairs, they had like a semi finished basement, and they had a pool table downstairs. And off over to the side, there was a little space that was kind of set back a little bit, that they had like a bed in case the company came and they needed extra sleeping quarters or whatever. But there was no like separate room, so there was a like a shower curtain, kind of like a long curtain that would be, so that if people came, they could close this curtain. And I used to invite my friend Tiffany from across the street when I would go to my granny's house over, and we would play talk show. And because I thought I was Oprah Winfrey, okay, and and we used to was it Oprah's on. I don't remember how that show used to go, or how the song used to go that Oprah had back, like, I'm talking about like 90, like early 90s. Okay, it's like Oprah's on. I don't know how it went, but at any rate, we were singing that. And then the curtain would open, and I would come out, and I would pretend like we would have the whole show down in my granny's basement. And then, you know, I don't know what happened between then and now. I don't know. But I remember it being so much fun. And I still feel that every time I have a show, every time I do a recording, every time I come on here for Project Joy Live, I feel that same joy that I felt when I was 10 years old in my granny's basement thinking I was Ricky Lake.
Yeah. It's like a high almost,
Yeah.
like you're high on joy.
Yes. It's happening. And that's the other thing I want to talk about with you this morning, because we were talking before the show, and I have been I've always been really passionate about people experiencing joy in their lives. Just for those of you who came on late today, we just opened the Joy Community this morning, Project Joy Community. And but I've really committed over the last couple of years to choosing joy, being joy. And then the last couple of weeks, I have been on that party bus that we've been talking about. And I was talking to you about the show, how before the show, about how when you are really in that super high vibe space, that the strangest things start to happen. Like,
Yeah.
get your bread and milk, the world is ending, start to happen.
I need some glitter. Where's my glitter?
It's
Feel
the
like I need to.
weirdest thing. Yeah, I
Well,
know. Do I have something like that? I know I got some kind of video that has. Okay, we'll do this one. Fireworks.
woo!
It's the weirdest thing. And, so when was I talking about? I'm sure I talked about it on the show. I talked about on the show last week going to the DMV, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so I go to get, a smoothie, and homeboy was in a rough mood, like that gave me my smoothie, and I was just like, it's gonna be okay. Like get in the vibe, get on the party, whatever. And he was. I really felt like internally he was rolling his third eye at me. Okay, like he was, because when you're in a funk and somebody comes at you all happy and you're like, what you happy about? Like,
Yeah, like I know I've done it. Like, okay. You know how you
so
give them that awkwardness?
I know. I know. So I kept been thinking this whole time. I'm like, I hope something, aligns for this gentleman, because you could just tell the misery uh that was going on in the energy. And I go on Facebook a couple days ago and the restaurant's closing.
Mhm.
They closed. And it was like, okay, that's not what I thought was going to happen. That's not what I thought I was sending energy towards. I was sending energy towards everything's going to be okay, but maybe the closing is how it's going to be okay. Maybe the closing
Gonna
is the joy. As much as it sucks, it breaks my heart. It's literally the only fully vegan restaurant in our area here. Only one, and they're closing. um and it sucks, but it's also like I'm going, well, maybe sometimes the endings is where the joy is. Sometimes that going back to the phoenix, sometimes you got to go back to the beginning, clear things out in order to make things great.
Sometimes we have to close chapters in order to start something anew, and that new is better for you,
Mhm.
even though we may not feel it inside. Like, oh dang, I gotta close this chapter. It's really an opportunity to start something anew, and it being better and bigger than what you could ever imagine it to be.
Mm. Yep. And it's hard to get there sometimes when the when
Yeah.
the when the proverbial shit has hit the fan, and we have to go, where's the joy here? What is happening?
Definitely had a few of those moments.
Right? Right? It's a whole thing. But I really, I'm snapping out of things a lot quicker. I'm seeing people and things fall away a lot quicker. And that's jarring. It's jarring. It can pull you out of that joy space. It can pull you off your party bus and try to ground you and say, no, you better watch out. It's that safety thing. You better watch out. Don't keep going with this. Joy is because everything will try to pull you out of that joy. But if you just keep, like, the more I keep going and being like, nope, I'm on my bus. Oh, you can
Nope.
come.
Flick you for Europe. Flick you.
Yep, you can come, but
Can't do it.
we're not going to do that. The more I stay in that space, the quicker I'm watching things happen. And yes, it's jarring, and yes, it's like, oh god, what's happening? But I'm literally watching it align right before my eyes.
Yeah. And I
It's
just have to
wild.
say this, that I've known you for going on. Hi, Bella. Um, I've known you for what, 2 years now, and just watching your growth as far as in like how you. This is what we're not going to do. I'm going to continue to choose joy, and just watching that part of you, and just so like it's like watching a butterfly come out of its cocoon. Like it's just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. And also it helps me because I'm like, you know, um I have those moments too that happen to me, and then it allows me, like, it's put into my head, like, when I'm in this space of joy and gratitude, it's easier to kick those things that try to bring this down. It's easier to kick them aside, like, no, what, this is what I'm not going to sit in this. I'm not
Yeah.
choosing not to do it. It does get easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It does get easier, and I it sucks. It sucks. It's so good, but it sucks because I want so bad. Listen, when I tell you that when someone's going through something, I want so bad to reach through and shake you and be like, you don't have to choose this. You
Yeah.
don't have to be in this space. This is, you are giving away your power. I just want to be okay. Like, I just want to, but I am trying. My journey lately has been about detaching from the outcome. I can come on this show every single day and be like, please choose the joy for the love of God. I'm passionate about it because I know how it affects the whole world changes. When you personally go, I'm going to choose the joy, be the joy, live the joy, find the joy, create the joy. When you choose to be in that space, the entire world benefits. So it's a selfish thing. It's a selfish thing. Me going, I want you to choose the joy for the love of God, please. Okay. Because the whole world, imagine if we all did that. Imagine if we all choose that, or the majority of us, what would happen to the world? How different
Yeah.
it would be. And I keep that vision that in my mind all time, but I'm having to learn how to detach from the fact that I can come on here every day and say that. And, but it has to be you that joins the community. It has to be you that turns the show on every day. It has to be you that tells other people the power of joy. It has to be you that lives it. I can't live it for you. So I'm trying to detach from that, but that has been in coming to learn the power of what I do, and knowing that that transformation that you just shared, that you've witnessed, to giving myself the credit that that has happened. um and it's just it's that separation part is so hard because I want to shake y'all, you understand? Don't you know what you're capable of? Like, dude,
It
really?
goes back. It literally goes back to your show with Farron about the authority and integrity. It goes back to that. It goes because
Mm,
you're giving this, whatever it may be, power over you
yeah,
when you're the powerful one.
that's it. Yep.
That's it. That's all. Yeah,
That's all. Period. I don't have a microphone. Well, I do have a microphone, but I'm not going to drop it. It's very expensive.
yeah, we don't need that.
Oh, I love it. We got to talk about national days and birthdays today, but I want you to take a little look at the little teaser we have going on, and I plan on having a little further in depth teaser next week, but it's coming in October. It's the Breakthrough Show Network weekend experience happening live and in person October 13th through 15th here in Southeastern Connecticut. It's going to be gorgeous. Probably going to be getting a little bit chilly. It's New England, okay, but we're still going to go. I'm going to take you down to the beach. We're going to go look at the seals. We're going to have a good time. So it's going to be amazing, and I hope you'll join us for that as details come out. I want to talk about national days today because it's National Paper Airplane Day today. Do you know how to make a paper airplane, Brittany?
Yeah, I
I
used to make
do.
them with the kids all the time.
Mine don't fly very well.
I didn't say they were going to fly very well. I know how to make them though.
Yeah, I can't. That part. Mm-mm. It's also National Road Trip Day. Road Trip Day. Do you enjoy a good road trip, Brittany?
Yes, I love road trips. It takes me back to when I just had Savior. we used to be on the road all the time, and it's so relaxing to me. I love it. I love road
Mm.
trips.
I love road trips too. I'm not a huge fan of being the driver on the road trip. I tend to get a little bit tired behind the I tend to get tired behind the wheel driving down to the Walmart. Okay, so a long road trip is probably not a great idea for me. But I'll do a little like you want to get a little 15-minute cat nap, I'll drive. I'll drive during that part. It is also National Blueberry Cheesecake Day.
Love blueberries.
I'm
Not
hungry
a
now.
huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake. I used to be when I was younger, but as I got older, it's just like I don't know. I just don't really care for it too much.
You know what I like, and I make these every year for 4th of July because my grandmother did. The little cheesecake tarts. And I make them in red, white, and blue because we patriotic over here. Okay.
Oh,
I make a cherry one and a blueberry one and one with just whipped cream, and oh, they're so good.
yeah, the little ones I could probably like the little bites, but like a whole piece of cheesecake,
Hmm.
cheesecake and cheesecake road trip.
Yep. I'm here for that. Sign me up. While you're out there taking that road trip and eating cheesecake out in the sun, it is National Don't Friday. Don't Friday. It's Friday, but don't Friday. It's the Friday before Memorial Day. Each year, it aims to raise awareness of all the risk of overexposure to the sun. It is important for everyone to remember to use sun protection and sun safety practices. I this is a day that is it's really important to me. This entire month, May is melanoma awareness month. That is what my brother lost his life from 13 years ago, and so check your skin and always remember, even more important than going outside in the sun, because the vitamin D is really important to you. But even more important than that, remember that your skin is your biggest organ. If you're going to use sun protection and things like that, you got to look at the ingredients of what you're putting on that biggest organ because it's spreading throughout your whole body. Very important. So don't fry today, though. Don't try to be careful. Do not go outside and turn into a New England lobster. Okay. All right.
If I don't stay out very long.
Be careful. Be
Yeah, you
careful.
gotta be careful.
We can't have any burnt koalas out there. We can't. It's not cute. Not cute. Let's talk about our birthdays today. So I have literally no one in my immediate circle that has a birthday today. However, as per usual, the celebrities aren't letting us down. Helena Bonham Carter is 57 today. I love her in so many things, including as Bellatrix Lestrange in the Harry Potter series. She was in the Barber Sweeney Todd with like what movie with Sweeney Todd with Johnny Depp as well. Love her. Also, singer Lauryn Hill is 48 years old today, and get ready to fall out your seat. Stevie Nicks is 75 years old today. Happy birthday, Stevie Nicks. John Wayne, that passed away in 1979, had a birthday today. Mr. Fabulous, fine, fantastic. Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz, 59 years old today, and doesn't look a day over should be my boyfriend.
Doesn't look a day. Should be my boyfriend.
I'm just saying that's a new age right out there. Happy birthday, Lenny. All right. Hank Williams is 74 today. Sally Ride, who passed away in 2012, she was one of those that really paved the way for women going into space. She had a birthday today. And trumpet player Miles Davis, who passed away in 1991, had a birthday today as well. I also want to recognize that yesterday I did not have a moment for the incomparable Miss Tina Turner, who passed away yesterday. She just such an incredible human being. And the bravery that I always took from her sharing her story and writing her music to tell her story and share from her heart. I just thought she was an incredible artist, woman, yes, but a courageous human being. And so just want to honor her this morning as well. All right. You ready to get our birthday song on, Ms Brittany?
Yep, let me get a drink of water.
Okay. I'm going to do that too.
Clear my throat.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Helena Bonham Carter, Lauren Hill, Stevie Nicks, John Wayne, Lenny Kravitz, my boyfriend, Hank Williams, Sally Ride, and Miles Davis. Happy birthday to you. I just want you to know the absolute dance party that happens back here behind the scene before, during, and after the show.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Oh gosh. So listen, next week, you guys, next week we have a little bit of a interim week. We're going to be keeping things short and sweet here on Project Joy next week. I'm going to be talking a little bit about what we're finding in the new Project Joy community. Remember, you can go to projectjoylive.com. The doors are open to the community, and I would love to have you be a part of it with us to take your joy journey to the next level. But in the midst of we just have Project Joy next week. Of course, we have spirit sessions on Sunday at 12 o'clock, but coming up on June 1st at 3 p.m., I am very excited because we are having a very special webinar called Let's Host. Let's host. During this interactive hour, I will share with you the top 10 reasons why producing and hosting your own talk show might be your next best business move. You'll also get to ask your burning questions about hosting a talk show and learn how being a part of an all-inclusive network takes the guesswork out of your hosting experience. So I'm going to put the link down in the comments for you guys. If you've ever thought, I want to be a Ricky Lake, I want to be an Oprah Winfrey, I want to be a Jessica Dugas, you can join us for
I got a lash. I
have like the worst timing ever today.
So we're just gonna act like that never happened. But
Okay, so what we're talking about was, go ahead, Brady. I'll pay attention this time. So that's coming up on June the 1st at 3 p.m. I put the link down in the comments for you guys. You can get, if you get signed up, of course, I want you to be there live so you can ask your questions and interact, but you will get the recording if you sign up through the email. So make sure you check that out as well. But that's coming up on Thursday, and I'm really excited about that in our little down week. And then June 5th through June 30th. It is going to be very exciting here on Project Joy. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You tell him.
Oh, okay. It is the battle of the decades here on Project Joy Live. We are going to take the fun and the joy to the next level. The first week, we are going to be going all out 80s. Second week, we'll be doing the 90s. Third week, 2000s. And the fourth week, 2010s. It is going to be so much fun. It is going to be totally 80s, 90s nostalgia, Y2K rewind, and 2010s get lit. Every day is going to be fun. It's coming. It's happening. Mondays we'll be doing a decade overview with top news from that era. Tuesdays will be trivia. Lots of fun to chime in and get your trivia on. Wednesdays we'll be talking pulp culture, everything music and movies from that time. Thursdays will be a fashion throwback, and it will feature one of my fabulous daughters, Margene, will be sharing about the makeup and fashion from that era as well. It's going to be super fun. And then Friday will be Fun Friday, decade style, the most fun things from the decade, our favorites. We're going to really just Fridays is what it is around here on Project Joy Life. So that's the fun we're going to have in June. Are you ready for it, Ms. Brittany?
Yes.
It's
Cool.
happening. It's
I'm ready for
happening.
everything. I'm so proud of you for everything. Like you just putting it yourself out there and getting it all together. I know it's going to be amazing. Every last bit.
Getting it together. It's only taken 42 years, boys and girls. That's all it's taken. All right. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today,
We're
Miss
not going to
Brittany.
do that.
We're not doing that. Thank you for joining me today, Miss Brittany.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thank all of you for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. That's Moose, aka my koala, aka Ms Brittany, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.